range we consider to be close enough to use your long-range attacks like kicks and some self-defense weapons. At this distance, you can quickly change to close range, or if you need to, escape to long range and get out. However, this is a dangerous distance if your attacker has a knife. Then you either want to be all the way out at long range or all the way in at close range. In this video, we'll cover the advantages and disadvantages of medium range and how to safely change distance. If you're the taller person in the fight, being at medium range could be a huge advantage. Keep in mind that your medium range could be a long range for a shorter opponent. That means that if you're the shorter person in the fight, it's important to know how to close the distance to get to a more comfortable range, or move away to a safer position. Keep in mind that having a self-defense tool will allow you to reach out to longer ranges. That's assuming that the weapon's already in your hand and ready to be used. While you can kick from medium range, kicking in self-defense is a bad idea unless you've trained for it. Even if you have done a lot of training, you can still lose your balance or get your foot caught. So there are a few things that you should keep in mind. First of all, kicking above the waist is in essence handing the other person your foot. Bruce Lee talked about using your longest weapon, your kick, towards the closest target, their knee. Low kicks don't compromise your balance as much, and they're harder to grab. If you're trying to stop your attacker from closing in, a straightforward attack like a snap kick or a side kick can be very effective. You can also use the longer roundhouse kick to set up combos while closing or creating distance. Here's a couple of things to keep in mind when using kicks in self-defense. First of all, if you're looking to maintain medium range, the snap kick or side kick could be your best option. If done correctly, these kicks can help keep your opponent from closing in on you or push you away to maintain that distance. Another tactic would be to throw off their timing and momentum by moving forward as they charge in. While the roundhouse kick carries a lot of impact, it's going the wrong direction to stop forward movement. However, the roundhouse is a longer kick, making it an effective tool for changing distance. The key is to use striking as a distraction when changing range. You want to give them something else to think about besides hitting you. Another advantage of being at medium range is that if your opponent reaches for a weapon, you've got enough distance to get away, or you're close enough to intercept their draw. But you have to be prepared and paying attention, because the problem is your attacker has the same advantages at medium range. If they have a weapon out, they can reach you. They also could easily close the distance to a more dangerous range. The key is to be prepared to create distance so you can get away or draw your self-defense weapon, or be prepared to close the distance and deal with the threat. Remember to keep your eyes open for obstacles to put between you and your attacker. Even waiting until they're distracted or creating a distraction yourself, maybe with punches and kicks. Also, your positioning is very important, using the right footwork, changing levels, and even changing angles. If you're really good with your footwork, you can get in to get your hits and then get out to safety where they can't reach you. Then rinse and repeat. The slip rope is an easy way to train changing your angle and level. Tie a rope to the height of your shoulder. This represents the angle of a straight line punch coming right at your face. The goal is to duck under the rope and move it to the opposite shoulder. When ducking, make sure to bend from the knees and keep your eye on the target. Step with the left foot to move left and the right foot to move right. To protect your knee and keep your balance, make sure that your knee doesn't extend past the toe. In the beginning, just keep the lead foot forward. Practice the exercise moving forward and backward. You can also practice stepping forward, switching your stance every time you duck under the rope. When you get comfortable with the footwork, start adding punches. If you're more advanced, you can even start throwing kicks, but that will challenge your balance and coordination. As you play around with it, you'll start to feel how your footwork will naturally lead into kicks. When you finish your combo, move back to a different angle. Each range has its advantages and its disadvantages. That's what we'll be focusing on in this series. So make sure you're subscribed and that you like this video. That way you're updated when we release the next episode. As with any skill, it takes practice and proper training to get good at it. So make sure you look for a good school in your area. If you're in Southern Oregon, contact us for our locations and times. Thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, like it and make sure to share that with a friend. Click the subscribe button and then hit that notification bell so you can catch our next exciting video.